Hello, everybody. Today we got another Beckett Basketball Card Monthly. This one is from December 1996 and features Kevin Garnett. I only have one Kevin Garnett card. It is the 95 Classic Rookies Instant Energy and features him in his Chicago high school uniform. Kind of similar to the Scoring Kings background there. The lightning bolt. Instant energy. And but let's take a look at this Beckett. On the back, Jawan Howard. So it says no longer blinded by prep to pros questions. The Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett eyes future NBA greatness. Inside cover we have a Jason Kidd wearing his California jersey. It's a Nike ad, I guess. There's an ad for Upper Deck with Michael Jordan in it. Hang time. Wow. So Sean Kemp has a 49-inch hang time. Scottie Pippen 48, Penny Hardaway 47, Dennis Rodman 46, Alonzo Mourning 45, Jason Kidd 33, Dan Marley 30, Mutombo 26, all the way down to Terry Mills 10-inch hang time. Luke Longley even has more at 15. That's interesting. Some nice articles here about different ticket stubs and postcards. '85 star Crunch and Munch, Michael Jordan. Never seen that one before. Here is an ad for 96-97 Fleer Ultra. Skybucks had, looks like they had some autographed inserts there. Here is a Fleer Metal 96-97 Fleer Metal ad with Stackhouse. Beckett Live. Beckett.com. So the internet very new at this point. Very new. You know, Beckett could have really done something. Hey, collectors, it's time to log on and tune into Beckett Live. Beckett's weekly 1-hour collectibles talk show, available exclusively through Beckett Online. Beckett Live features sports, hobby insiders, and special guests including card company representatives, Beckett price guide analysis, and our own Dr. James Beckett. So I would I would listen to that. Basically, something similar to what the sports card investor does now. Who's hot? Rodman, number one. Well, I guess that's a sign of the times. 1996, late 1996. Michael Jordan, number two. So Rodman is ahead of Jordan. Penny Hardaway, number three. Kevin Garnett, number four. Shaq, number five. Pippen. Grant Hill. Kobe Bryant, number eight. Gary Payton, number nine. Sean Kemp. Juwan Howard. Allen Houston. Olajuwon. Damon Stoudemire. Chris Webber. What's hot in vintage? George Mikan, Joe Fulks, Jim Pollard, Bob Davies, Max Zalslavsky. I only really heard of George Mikan out of that group. Oh yeah, it's the top five players from the 1940s. Not a lot of people follow 1940s basketball. As evidenced by the cards, they had on this page, this little page right here, vintage cards, you can see all the cards before 1970. And there's like three sets. You know, if you add the top set from 6970 before. Getting into the 70s, they had more sets. At least they had a set every year in the 70s. But then when you get in the 80s, there wasn't, like here, there's 81, 82 tops, and then nothing. There's no 82, 83. Goes into 83, 84 star. And then you had the star sets. And 86 Flair Jordan 1000. The Jordan Star is 2,900 in late 1996. We got Junk Wax here. Into 92, 93. Here we go. The finest refractors, 93, 94. And they have a larger listing here for the refractors, finally. Because and it says asterisk cards believed to be SPs. They figured that out. Some of the refractors were SPs. I had two of the same refractor. I don't know how many packs I must have bought, but I had two of the same refractor. It was Mark Jackson, and I sold them for not that much on ComC. The set, $3,000. Into 94 here. We'll get into 94 here. The 93, 94 Upper Deck SE. I've got the Vin Baker Gold listed as $25 here. One of my favorite sets of all time, the 94, 95 Emotion, and even baseball too. The Emotion in baseball was just a beautiful, beautiful set. The photography was just amazing, and the card stock was great. They had the Intense insert set was Fantastic. The Jordan Intense went down apparently to $50. Would have been a good time to pick that up. And I kind of stopped collecting, didn't collect as much 95, 96, and then at 96, 97, I didn't get very much at all. It was kind of the tail end of my collecting. I didn't really get in, so I didn't have the Kobe's and stuff like that. So, like, for example, 96, 97 Fleer Metal, Kobe, $4. And then the 96, 97 Tops, looks like just Series 1 here. So, yeah, it goes up to the Tops in this issue. What's hot for cards? 95, 96 Finest Garnett is the number one. What's hot for sets? 95, 96 Tops Gallery Players Private Issue. 94, 95 Finest Refractors is number 2. The card survey here. If you bought a card or sold a card, you could send it in and tell them, give them the information so that they can put that in their database. Here we have a lot of different vendors. And I will say this. This is the old Beckett's. This is kind of a glossy page, and it's just showing dealers. The pages were for articles and for even advertisers. The only thing that were the cheap pages. The cheap just was the price guide. But everything else was a nice glossy page. The new Beckett's, you get like a couple articles on the nice, paper magazine quality, like articles, and then it's just all the cheap paper. And then they try to sell you a Beckett for $10, and it's just full of modern prices that, unless you have a lot of modern cards, you would never need. Not a lot of articles in the new Beckett's. But anyway, Teen Wolf. Here's Kevin Garnett, and those are some nice sneakers he has on there. Now a ripe 20 years old. And of course, in this one, in this card here, he is a high schooler. He's with Stephon Marbury here. $20-something else. We have an ad for Skybox Z-Force with Grant Hill. Oh, so here, this is the Kevin Garnett's rookie statistics stand up well against others who have skipped college to play in the pros. So we got Kevin Garnett, Sean Kemp, Daryl Dawkins, Bill Willoughby, Moses Malone. Of course, Moses Malone had a long, long career. He was playing when he was super old. So he started super young, and he played when he was super old. I remember him with the Bucks. Games. Yeah, Moses Malone, 83 games in 74, 75. Points per game, Moses Malone, 18.8 compared to the other guys, not much. Kevin Garnett, 10 points. Oh, wow. Look at the rebounds. Moses Malone, 14.6. I mean, Kevin Garnett did pretty good, 6.3. But Moses Malone, that's just crazy. There's those Skybox autographs. And here's Larry Bird signing cards for NBA Hoops. Looks like he's signing the front of the card. He signed the back of my card, and smudged it. Some more autograph cards there. And then here is the Dennis Rodman To Die For. We got the hair dye, and this is the Beckett Profiles issue. And that was it was just kind of something unique. Nobody else had different colored hair at the time, so it was a thing that people were amused by, myself included. I had a lot of Rodman cards just because I was trying to collect different hair colors and styles. More autograph cards here. Once a Skybox autographs card is signed, a company official authenticates the autograph by applying a hard embossed stamp. So that's interesting. No auto pens here at this time. And on the back, Juwan Howard, some stats about him. He scored 22 points a game in his second year, which is pretty good. So that is your 1996 December issue of Beckett Basketball Card Monthly. Pretty nice issue. For more reviews of different Beckett's, baseball, basketball, and football, check out my channel. Thanks for watching.